Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, we saw the united opposition leaders, including Kalonzo Musyoka, Wiper Party leader. We had Eugene Wamalwa, the DAPK party leader, Rigathi Gachagua, DCP party leader, among others, visiting the family of the late Cyrus Jirongo. Now, after the visit, these leaders had a press conference, and in that press, Gashagwa raised critical questions about the situation in which Cyrus Jirongo died in. He pointed direct to the people who were last seen with the late Cyrus Jirongo. So he's asking, who are the last people seen with him? Jirongo. Why are they quiet? He's so much concerned with the loud silence from these leaders. And they went further to say that most of them were his kinsmen, people he trusted. Now, ending his statement, he dropped a bombshell by mentioning the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Masika Wetangula. So Gashagwa has called out Wetangula and is asking, why is he silent? Yet it is clear he was seen with Cyrus Jirongo a day before dying.
The stories that are being advanced are not making much sense, and I think there is need for clarity, because when I remember in 1975, J.M. Kariuki was at the Hilton Hotel, and he was called by his kinsmen, people he trusted, and he was never seen again. So Kenyans are asking, who are the last people to be seen with Cyrus Jirongo? Why are they quiet? Mostly they were his kinsmen, people he trusted, people he knew. Why are they quiet? We haven't heard them give a good account. Speaker Wetangula, he should have given a very good account. What was his plans? Where was he going? What was happening? And other people who are with him should come out and give clarity so that the family can be settled and Kenyans can be settled. Otherwise, we want to say pole to the family and to say that we need urgent, transparent, credible investigations so that Kenyans can be clear. There is no foul play, there is no monkey business. And the explanations that are being given by only one person need to be collaborated, because it doesn't sound right at all that only one person seemed to be able to give an account of what transpired, yet there were just too many people.
Now, I want us to continue with a panel discussion to look into the matters that Gachagua is raising here and give our views on the same. But before we go in that direction, I have a quick and humble request for those who are watching the channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to our discussion. Now, Gachagua is putting a blame on Wetangula. He has not said that Wetangula killed Jirongo or was involved in the scheme. But he is saying that Wetangula is silent. And therefore, because of this loud silence from Wetangula, many issues are being raised. Why the loud silence? Yet you have been eating with the Jirongo. You are still last with the Jirongo. Then You should be among the first people to give us account of the events. Ilikuwa na Jirongo at this hour, tukaongea, tukafanya 1 2, tukapanga hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi. Wetangula is silent. That's very true. So, and indeed to show you that Gashagwa is really doubting Wetangula, he went on to mention a leader who was called by a friend. Then from that time, that leader was never seen again to date. Investigation done, but the report up to date, never nailed down the culprit. So, Wetangula amekuwa na kiongozi mwingine. Alafu baada ya hapo, ajali. He's trying to compare the two. Wetangula is a powerful leader in Kenya kwanza. And so, according to the district leader, there is a possibility using their offices, they can influence in one way or another on how, when it comes to decision making, that nataka tufanye jambo fulani, ama ukatumika kwa kufanya jambo fulani. So for Gashagwa, Wetangula must come out and speak to this issue. Kuja onge, so that the public will know exactly what he knows about Jirongo. So if you look at that, you will also question this, that kwa nini Wetangula amechukua hii muda yote mrefu hajawahi kuita hata press conference, kwa sababu yeye ni kiongozi mtajika, to tell the people the last moment they were with Jirongo na waliachana saa ngapi. Hajafanya hila, amenyamaza tu. That silence is bringing the confusion. It is now the one making people to raise so many questions. Otherwise it can't happen like that. Then wewe tutakuwa kwa social media useme you are condoling with the family. No. Call for press conference. You are a leader. Then the person in question is coming from Western. Yomana Gashagwa anasema most of the people who are with him, Jirongo, were his kinsmen. So Wetangula has been called out. It is upon him now to come and challenge Gashagwa's statement. And it will depend on how he will approach this situation. Otherwise, continuing to keep quiet raises more questions and more concerns from Kenyans. If we continue to keep quiet, maswali yatakuja tu mengi. So it is not easy for Wetangula to skip this without giving an account of the issues here, because when you talk about Kenya Kwanza administration, Wetangula is deeply at the center of this leadership. He is part of the deep state. So from Lembe Nation, people who should be asking questions about the death of Jirongo, it should be Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi. But publicly, they are doing too little about this matter. Yes, the investigative agents, they are there. They must be given a proper, ample time to do their work. But just show the concern. Just come with that perception. Just push for the agenda so that the right thing is done. But when you keep quiet, then people can take it easy even in that investigation. So that is Gashagwa. And Gashagwa is speaking like really opposition leader. And that is what the opposition should do. Question everything. Uko na haki ya kuuliza chochote. Na pahali unashuku, ongea. I don't know your views. How do you look at this matter? Whether Wetangula was involved or not, he was among the last people. So at least he has something to say in order to wash himself clean. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.